This is a rapid fire reload Ruleset. I'm doing a bit of learning the rules as I go along making these videos. Hopefully they'll help others in the same predicament. I've been out of wargaming for about 30 odd years. Right, currently we're doing the German turn. Yeah, this is so if you imagine a coin, flip of a coin, that's one turn, but where it lands is half that turn. So currently it's 9.2, this is turn 9.2, second part. Okay, so currently we're doing the morale test for the Panzer 4E. It's been under a bit of fire from all these Shermans about it, and the infantry moving up. They fired a paint at it. So currently morale tests are first thing to do. And the way it works is +1 if the infantry, so 4 to 6 has no effect on the infantry unit or the armoured fighting vehicle, so we'll throw the 4 to 6. So we've got a 5. So we have an effect, but now we have modifiers we need to deduct and add to the roll. So +1 if the infantry unit or armoured fighting vehicle is elite. It's not, it's just a reconnaissance regular troops. +1 if more than 50% of surviving figures in the infantry unit are in hard cover. Nope. +1 if the armoured fighting vehicle can see an active friendly unit within 12 inches. Nope. -1 if the commanding officer is dead. Yes. So it's -1, that's down to 4. -1 for each consecutive morale test. It's only run, this is its first. So no. -1 if the infantry unit can see friendly troops. Nope. Doesn't apply. It's a tank. -1 if the infantry unit has been under mortar, direct artillery, aircraft or flamethrower attack during, doesn't apply, it's a tank. -1 if the infantry unit or armoured fighting vehicle are paratroops. No. So 4 to 6 no effect on the infantry unit, so that tank is still in play even though it's surrounded. Now we have these taggers on the hill. There's one of them was hit with artillery, so same applies. Oh. Sacre bleu! We've got a 1. The infantry unit or armoured fighting vehicle routes or surrenders and is removed, but we have to add its modifiers and deduct. So +1 if the infantry unit or tank are elite troops. They are elite troops. They're Michael Whitman's taggers. So it brings it up to a 2. +1 if more than 50% of surviving figures in the infantry unit are in hard cover. Doesn't apply. They're not infantry. +1 if the armoured fighting vehicle can see active friendly tank or shotgun within 12 inches. Yep. There's guns coming in, artillery. So it brings that up from 2 to 3. That's really it. -1 commanding officer, so 3. The infantry unit or armoured fighting vehicle may fire but not advance in this turn. It may stop, or if the player wishes, retire a full move to seek cover. No. I'm basically going to leave it there and just follow the guidelines. The infantry unit or tank may fire but not advance. So no movement. See if we can get one of these Shermans before it retires or falls back. Okay, we have chance observation tests after morale, and we have Whitman, the Black Baron here, chancing if you can see 10 inches. This platoon A, the British 7 armoured. Chance observations up to 10 inches, 6 to 12 inches in soft cover. They're in soft cover because of the bagage, so 5 or 6 to see them. I suppose he has to chance see them because they haven't fired on them, plus they're behind all that heavy bagage, plus you've got all this smoke and debris around the place. So 5 or 6. 3. No, he doesn't see them. Okay, we have the smoke shells are fired. Okay, so I'm going to fire the smoke shells from this tiger, remaining tiger. Here. Try and obscure the view from M. Sherman's. And smoke shells basically work, I think it's 5 or 6. They land on the target. Let me just check. Okay, so with these 6, 5 or 6 is a hit, and the smoke cloud marker 3 inches wide by 1 inches deep is placed on the aiming point. Okay, weapons firing smoke may not fire again in the same turn. Smoke that disperses at the end of the enemy's turn. Okay, so basically this tiger's not going to be able to fire after obscuring its if it gets this fire smoke roll, and the reason is if it gets hit again, that morale test is going to be harder. 4. Damn. No smoke. Okay, I've added a white marker to indicate that it's fired at smoke round. The tank can only fire 1 per session per game. So we're going to have to get smoke up there. So I'm going to use the mortars. Yeah. Can't really damage a tank, so because they're only 2 inch more. Well, yeah, 50 millimeter mortars. The Germans have, I think. Need to check that. So same thing again, 5 or 6. 4. No joy. Okay, now the figures and vehicles are moved. First thing I'm going to do is get this 40T, pack 40T and the 88 unlimbered. Looking for maybe a bit of cover for them, but there basically isn't. Okay, that can't move. Now within that unit we have the command center, and we also have spotters. Take them up onto the hill. So from unlimbering the gun and getting out of a vehicle, I think 3 inches is the distance they can move. Okay. Okay, this half track can move 9 inches across country. Whoops! But because it's having a cross hedgerow, it has to throw for minus its movement, because it gets bogged down basically in the bagage. So 9 minus 6, 3 inches. And the morale's off this here because it hasn't been attacked. So I can now enter combat again. What I can really do against these advancing Shermans, I'll just move it to support the infantry. Okay, same again, crossing the hedgerow. Actually, it's a tracked or a wheeled vehicle. I need to check the rules on that. We have an issue here. The way it works is wheeled vehicles cannot cross a linear obstacle, such as walls or hedges. So it's at a disadvantage due to the fact that it's a wheeled vehicle. Even though it's a heavy vehicle, it's still, that's the bagage in France. If you ever go on the internet and look up the Villers-Bocage and look at the hedgerows along the roads, very high, basically impossible for any vehicle unless it's tracked, wheeled and tracked, which this is not. So keep it on the road, move it forward. Now Whitman, I am going to utilise him the way he would basically be utilised, by being a bit of a kamikaze. I mean, he is basically on top of that infantry now. Point blank range. He is protected from that firefly because of obstructions, trees, tanks. Okay, now to move the infantry. Infantry are also obstructed. So 6 minus 2, 4 inches. That's it for the Germans. Not much they can do. They haven't got as many units as the British, the advancing British, so Figures and vehicles are removed, the enclosed assaults are resolved. There is no close assaults. Nope. So the firing is declared and carried out. I'll do that in the next video because it takes around about 10-15 minutes, and I'm trying to make these videos short as not to bore people to death. Thanks for watching. Bye.